Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Modern Quantity Surveyor Key Skills to Have. Let's continue with the second competency, which is client care, and we will see the example of measuring KPIs. For better client care, one can use KPIs to get a clearer picture of customers' needs and requirements and to compare one's performance against the client's expectations and also competitors. In the construction industry, clients want their projects delivered on time, on budget, free from defects, efficiently, right the first time, safely, and by profitable companies. So what is a key performance indicator? KPI is a measure of a factor critical to success of a project or organization. Other two definitions which you have to know is benchmark, which is the best performance achieved, and benchmarking, that is comparing performance against others and using lessons from the best to make targeted improvements. So what is the purpose of KPI? KPIs are used for benchmarking purposes and the key component of any organization's aim for best practice in terms of time, cost, scope, and quality. It provides a simple method of establishing performance measurement systems for consultants. And also a Rethinking Construction One Report UK requires that the construction consultants are contributing to industry improvement targets. Besides, KPIs are also used by the companies to meet the requirements of ISO 9001 quality management system, to track long-term trends in performance, to provide evidence of value of money in procurement, to support these procurement decisions and provide a health check as part of a continuous improvement program, and has a marketing tool as well. Now, this is a very good guidance book, Construction Consultants KPI Handbook. It gives a step-by-step methodology to help implementation and methods of measurement for the construction consultants KPI. So there are 7 basic steps for the successful use of KPIs, and we will look into each of these steps in details. Step 1. Decide what to measure. Now, there are 2 golden rules. Measure what's important to your organization, measure what's important to your customers. Identify KPIs that are critical and start with them. Measuring too many KPIs results in confusion. Step 2 is collecting data. Data has to be collected in 2 sources, existing records and new surveys. Keep data collected from different companies separate. Collect comments with the data and record honestly. Maintain a simple audit trail to show where the data has come from. The step 3 is calculate KPIs, that is deciding what to benchmark against. Now, before you calculate your KPIs, you have to decide what are you going to compare your results against. If there is no additional data available, you need to set your own targets. Collect the data first and then set realistic targets based on improving your current performance. Step 4. Report the results. Software tools, radar chart, or using standard spreadsheet software can be a helpful tool to display the results. The radar chart is good for presenting the results of a single set of KPIs, but is limited if many data sets are being analyzed. Simple bar charts or line graphs of performance are better for reporting the results of individual KPIs over time. Step 5. Analyze the results. Now let the results speak to you. Look for links between different benchmark scores. Set clear decision criteria to judge what action is needed. Performance that is below the industry average is unacceptable and must be followed up with corrective action preferably. Step 6. Take action. Avoid strategies that improve one aspect at the expense of another, that is, improving profitability by cutting corners on client satisfaction. Improvements will take time and may involve joint action between clients and consultants. Many organizations stop at the previous step, so action will be needed to maintain strengths and eliminate weaknesses. The last step, measure again. After having completed your first set of KPIs, it is vital that you capitalize on the lessons learned. There will be further improvements to be made, and you may need to review your measurement system and adjust it in the light of your experience to make it work more effectively for you. Different frequency of KPI measurements are followed, such as annual, quarterly, monthly. The construction consultants' KPIs fall into categories such as client satisfaction KPIs and company performance KPIs. For the client satisfaction, you can measure the timely delivery, cost, quality of service, health and safety awareness, value for money. For the company performance KPIs, it could be measuring the training, profitability, and productivity. This is a small picture of how you can determine the level of client satisfaction with the consultant's overall performance on completed commissions. You can use a 1 to 10 scale where 10 is totally satisfied till the lowest 1, which is totally dissatisfied. And here you can use even a graph to determine the percentage of the benchmark score. Now, high-performing athletes do not stop checking the performance once they win a race. So don't fall into the trap of using KPIs once and then forgetting them. Just like athletes use coffee to boost performance, you can use the 7-step methods to boost your KPIs. Lastly, one more reference. KPIs and Benchmarking Best Practice Guide. It shows 9 elements of best practice which were seen in the best practice companies commonly. So what are they? First is believe in measurement. Start simple, don't use too many KPIs. Measure what's important. Communicate effectively, that is, let the data speak. Have clear responsibility, not bureaucracy. Use appropriate technology. Become a data-based decision maker. Action, not data, drives improvement. KPIs and partnering go together. You can look into this guide, which is published by Constructing Excellence, and I recommend you to also read it because it's quite a short and condensed version. Finally, KPIs. You must have heard these sayings a lot, but I'll just repeat for you again. What gets measured gets managed. If you can't measure it, you can't improve it. KPIs are the heartbeat of an organization, indicating its health and performance. I hope you will learn at least one competency a week. So are you ready? Please subscribe to my channel, Modern Quantity Surveyor. Thank you and enjoy.